What's up guys, it's Ed from TechLife and welcome to PC Wars episode 21 where you submit your custom PC to get featured on the channel. So if you guys want to participate, make sure to watch the video link down below. Let the PC Wars begin. If you guys are curious about the full specs of these PCs, I'll have them linked down below. But your 5 contestants for this week are Duffy, Jeremiah, Josh number 2, and Juan. Congratulations for making it on the show. So Duffy is first up with a really nice white and black build. It has a 4790K paired with 2 Asus GTX 970s. I'm definitely loving the consistency. He even ended up painting the power supply to match the color scheme. The CPU cooler, however, is definitely massive and it's kind of stealing the show, to be honest. It's also blocking the RAM sticks. I feel like something smaller or more subtle would have worked just fine. After all, it's only a 4790K. A custom painted SLI bridge would have also looked cooler compared to the stock flex bridge that you have right now. Even if you painted that white, it would have looked a lot better. For benchmarks, it scored a 16,387, starting off the episode strong, but overall a very clean white and black build. Thank you, Duffy, for entering. Speaking of white and black builds, we have Jeremiah next up with Atlas. See, now this is the type of CPU cooler I was talking about. It's small enough not to block the RAM sticks and it still gets the job done while keeping with the theme. Atlas is running on a 6700K and 2 GTX 1080 Founders Edition, which kind of goes against the color scheme with the green GeForce logo, but I do see that you scraped most of the paint off and it's not that noticeable in the dark. For benchmarks, we got a score of 26,134, beating out Duffy's PC and taking first place for this episode. I would have personally routed those GPU wires downwards and through the bottom grommet for a cleaner look, but regardless, it's a beast of a PC. Thank you, Jeremiah, for entering. Josh number 1 is next up with a neon green and purple Halloween themed PC. He's calling it Alien with a dash of Facehugger. What? The build features a 4790K and an Asus GTX 1070 card. I don't really know when this video will go live on the channel, but I'm actually recording it on the 29th of October, so right before Halloween. There's definitely a lot of custom work that went into this build. The reservoir base is made out of carbon fiber. There are a few acrylic cutouts near the bottom for the PSU and SSD, as well as the fan grills near the top. For benchmarks, it scored a 15,868, taking third place for this episode. Definitely a very interesting build. Thank you, Josh, for entering. Josh number 2 is next up, and it's just a coincidence that he too has a green and black build. He is calling it green eggs and ham. I swear, you guys and your creative names. It has a 5930K and 2 GTX 1080s and SLI, and already right off the bat, the 2 stock flex SLI bridges stick out very badly. And I wonder deep down inside why you either haven't painted them green or went with a high bandwidth SLI bridge. Both Nvidia and EVGA make some really sexy bridges. It's just a shame because you spend all this time and money perfecting this beautiful PC and then you have this. Some custom mods include painted backplates, skinned power supply and SSD, and also a custom painted front panel. Although it does look like you painted the RAM sticks as well, because Crucial doesn't have any green versions like those. For benchmarks, it scored a 26,176, barely beating out Jeremiah by only 42 points and taking first place for this episode. What can I say, it's an excellent build, just please do something with those SLI bridges. Thank you, Josh number 2, for entering. Last but not least, we have Juan with a very interesting black, white, and red build featuring the 4790K and 2 GTX 980s. I can definitely appreciate the fact that you stuck with your theme, but the green GeForce logo kind of ruins it, to be honest. I also like the carbon fiber skins that you applied on both of your SSDs and also on the side of your CPU cooler, it looks like. I don't know if you got that idea from watching my Galadex build, but that's definitely taking a step forward and going with more than just one color. Very nice. So since this is a tri-colored build, I would have made the custom cables into 3 different colors as well, just to be more consistent. Maybe have the outer cables black and then fill in the rest with white and red, but that's just my 2 cents. A very dope build nonetheless. Thank you, Juan, for entering. So that is it for this episode. As always, drop your comments down below and vote on who